Hey guys, so it's been ages I haven't made a video and I wanted to share my favorites as far as complexion. And let me start by saying that we don't get this here, but I got it on Vinted, obviously new and sealed because there was a seal on it. And this is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless foundation with titanium dioxide. It's sunscreen. It's in the color Classic Ivory. It has SPF 28. So as you can see, it has a foundation, and then here it has the skincare, let's say, the cream, the Olay, the famous Olay cream. And to my surprise, guys, this is by far my favorite foundation, Balm foundation. I also tried the, what's her name? Not the Denona one. That other Balm foundation. If I can remember, I'll put the name. You know, there's a lot of these Balm foundations going around. I know Lisa Eldridge just came out with one with Marilyn Monroe collection, and I love this one. I really do. So basically, when you open it, the packaging is kind of weird. Obviously, there's a sponge here, but God forbid, no, I do not use a sponge. So you open it, and it doesn't look real nice now because I used it. But as you can see, the reason why it's really weird, because you open it and you have to actually flip it over. But the reason why they did it is that so when you have it on your counter, this stays nice and, looking like just nothing touched it, basically. And so when you flip it over, this is what you're working with. And see, if I move the foundation around, you can see the cream. This is the color. It's the perfect color. I think there's an ivory, an even lighter one, but now that it's the summer, this works for me. It's a neutral tone. It's not warm, it's not cool, it's just like neutral. And I wear it also under my eyes. Now, the reason why I bought this, because a lot of, it's one of the cheapest, not cheapest, but more wallet-friendly foundations that I have tried because it's drugstore. But Tara Babies uses it as a concealer because it's extremely hydrating. And, being 51, I need something hydrating. So I use this in collaboration together with the MAC Prep and Prime, the pink one. I use the pink one first, and then I go over it with this, which I have on today. I try to just mostly make it a little bit wider by not getting too much foundation. You see, if I take more cream, it's a little bit cooler but brighter, right? And so you can see the difference. And then I apply it. I can't make this too long, of course. I apply it with this brush. I got this brush because Nur XO or Nurber XO made a recent video about her favorite things, and this brand DIBS, here again, I got it on eBay because we don't have this in Europe. And she said that this part was so fluffy, was the best brush she had ever used to apply finishing powder, especially the Hourglass. In fact, today I applied my finishing powder with this. But this brush, I have the It Cosmetics dual-ended brush, but there's no comparison. So this side is for liquids or creams, and then this side is for powders. So I love it. It's so fast. This routine is so fast. I just take my my brush. I just dab it and I apply it. Let me see if I can show you. Just sometimes I swirl it, and the finish is amazing. Amazing. It blends like a dream. I also bring it with me, this huge ass brush. I put it in a Ziploc bag together with this foundation, and I bring it to work, and I just touch up during the day if I need to. It's a cream to powder. So this is a balm or cream. It's more of a balm really. And then it's like a cream to powder. Another one that I don't know if you remember, but that is the Studio Sculpt, and I made a video about the Studio Sculpt. This is the N18. It's kind of a similar situation. I'm gonna put the Studio Sculpt here. Okay, this is N18, so neutral from MAC. It feels a little heavier on the skin. This feels more moisturizing. Kind of the same, thing happening here. I love the Studio Sculpt, especially in the summertime when it's really hot. But right now, I'm just enjoying the simplicity of this, the skincare of this, and how fast it is. Mind you, the Studio Sculpt is fast also, but this has a more lightweight feel. So these are my, I think they're gonna go into my like ride or die, So definitely going to repurchase this and try to find it on eBay. So yeah. Then another foundation that I bought, actually I bought, this is like my third tube. I had my friend Sarah, hi Sarah, from England get it for me because we don't get it here. This is in the color Calico, and I have to go back and see if I had bought the same color, but I don't think so. Anyway, this is real nice also. It has SPF 50. Whoops, I don't want to burn myself. And it's extremely thin. The color is also very nice on me. I use my fingers for this, I prefer. And so moisturizing, so flattering, and the thinnest formula I've ever seen, really. Not, I use the IT Cosmetics, I don't remember the name of it, but those like, the IT Cosmetics creams, and they're a little thicker. They're obviously more full coverage, but you can build this to a medium for sure. And I really enjoy using this, and I alternate. And also in the summertime, I don't wear like SPF and this. It's completely ridiculous. They just want us to use up more products. This is fine. This goes all over my face. It has SPF 50. It's fine. And I'm going to probably wear this to the beach instead of this. So this is my cream balm foundation with this brush. Sorry, I have to see if yeah. Now let me get this out of the way. Another favorite of mine is this. This is an amazing purchase that I got, the Sonia G. This is the Buffer Pro. And this is especially for powder foundation. And you know how much I love powder foundation. So now I follow this girl called Blathering, and she makes this type of videos, and I love them. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna copy her. I'm gonna do exactly this style of video. Also because it's difficult for me with my glasses to show you stuff. Anyway, she's a real connoisseur of these Fude brushes. Now, I was looking for the the Sonia G Face 1, which is they're no longer making it. And this is, Sonia G has made this to yeah, in alternative to the Face One, she has made this. According to Blathering, it's not the same thing, but you know, if you're someone like me that doesn't really, you know, go all crazy, it's okay. Then she made another one, Face One, with a star, and apparently it's just not the same thing as the original Face One. Anyway, make a long story short, she uses the BareMinerals, and I'm a powder foundation freak, as you know, and I had used this many years ago, and I didn't like it, especially because it has bismuth oxychloride, and a lot of people are sensitive to that ingredient, and I am too. I feel a little bit of like tingling on my face, and also it kind of irritates it a little bit. I bought it in fairly medium, which is cool, and it's perfection on my skin. I can even, in the summertime, I can even do medium. It's pink based. Everything else that I have is either too neutral, too yellow, too brown. I need something like this. And of course I needed the perfect brush to apply it with. I have the BareMinerals Buffer Brush. I also have the Bobbi Brown blending brush, but I bought this because I said to myself, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. And so I went ahead, I bought the color Light, which is not good for me because it's warm. Sometimes, this is perfection, just like my skin, but sometimes I wanna give it a little bit of warmth. So I put in a little bit of Light. This is the original, so it's like a more sheeny type of finish, and then there's a matte. I also have the Light in matte, and I just mix it here. And when I use this, oh, by the way, I use this as concealer also, but I did get the concealer from BareMinerals, the powder concealer, which is amazing. It's fantastic. Which is light bisque. So I got light bisque, and when I have all my BareMinerals, hi, my son is here. When I have all of my BareMinerals foundations and concealers and blushes, I'm gonna make a video. But for now, this is the magic couple, okay? Hold on. So this is the magic couple, and also this is the magic couple. But back to this. So you know that my favorite powder foundations are the Laura Geller, then the Youngblood, and I really like this, but it's difficult to work with. That's why I bought this, okay? And then my favorite of all time powder foundation, and it's not a powder foundation, it's the MSF Natural. This is too light for me, but I use this as a powder foundation because it's baked and it's very similar to the Laura Geller. So if I swatch it here, okay, you see that it also like blends into a cream. So I'm gonna swatch. So this is too light for me, remember, but I'm just gonna swatch it a lot so you can see. Okay, and then I'm going to put the BareMinerals next to it. So as you know, the BareMinerals, you put in the lid, you you swirl, and then you buff it on your skin. Okay, I like to be very neat. I don't like to use the lid, actually. I prefer putting it in a ceramic little plate and mixing other things, but I did start, so let me just swatch it next to it. Okay, so definitely this blends in my skin completely. I don't know if, can you see it? Yeah. Okay, so this is exactly my color. This is too light, obviously. And, you know, in the summertime, I would go with medium and also maybe put in a little bit of the warm light. So basically what you're doing is taking this brush And you can apply Bare Minerals or any powder foundation over your foundation. I'm gonna apply it over this. And obviously the mineral foundations, the more you buff, the more you activate the minerals and the nicer it looks. Okay, and then of course you need a setting spray, at least I do. So, and this brush is very different from anything that I've used. For example, I can't use this, it's too fluffy. And this is, you know, a flat top, and it has perfect, the perfect amount of pressure, but it also has some resistance. And so does the Bare Minerals one, but I find that the short handle makes I get tired, my wrist gets tired because it's too short, and it just doesn't slide as easily. You know, these are made in Japan, handmade in Japan. So of course you're gonna have a different finish with this. So it has some resistance, and it buffs out the powder foundation. Now I have only used this and I love it, and I'm probably not gonna go back to any other foundation brush but with the Bare Minerals, because the Bare Minerals is kind of finicky. It's not easy to apply, so this brush definitely does an amazing job. It takes time to do this. It's not the same as this in the morning. If I don't have a lot of time, I do this, and I'm content with this. But if I really want to take my time, or it's extremely hot and humid, and I know that any balm, even if it's balm to powder, anything will not last, I will go with the powder foundation. And for me, I like to mix it with like also the bronzer. There's a blush that I have, a Mineral Veil blush I use as a bronzer. And yeah, so these are the things that I'm loving now. And I think I'm gonna make many more videos like this because it's much easier, it's simpler, and whoops, you see? And I can see better. You can see the swatches. You can see the finish. I don't have to, like, you know, put on my glasses, take off my glasses. And there's nothing more than I like than makeup, coffee, candles, you know. So I'll make another video actually right after this, probably about, I just put together all of my lipsticks that were not working for me, and I made a lipstick and a blush, okay? And so anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Super excited about this combo and the color, especially this color is my color. I'm so tired of yellow, brown, too neutral. Like, I have the Studio Fix in N4. It's just too neutral, okay? At the end of the day, what I want to do is that anything that is not this color, I'm going to accept this, of course, but anything that is not this color, like, drags me down, pulls me down, my face, my coloring. So I'm going to be very careful from now on, especially with eyeshadows, foundations, blushes. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, and then share with me what you're using as foundation. And in the next video, I'm going to share with you my lipstick blush combo thingy ding I made.